What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, continuing Stranger Things characters. Dustin. Haven't drawn Dustin before. So, he does have quite a unique face. So, it's kind of hard to get likenesses and stuff like that. But we'll give it a go. Let's see. I always like doing these realistic portraits because I'm not that good at them. So, I'm good at, like, anime, comic kind of stuff. So, I'm sort of pushing my limits here, which is always a good thing to do, and trying to have fun, right? Play with it a little bit. So I'm on a landscape page, pencil eraser and hit pause if I go too fast, right? Best image I could find of him from season 4. So I'll leave that there. So center point of my page is about here. We'll come up, right, over to the right a little bit. So we're going realistic style eyes. We'll do our best anyway to get that. So we'll go diagonal, we'll go slow, right? So we go diagonal, and then they kind of downturned, kind of slanted kind of eyes, right? There's kind of eyelashes on the end, right? So it kind of goes down this way. We got some eyelashes sticking up. Right. So just here as well. And then, so his bottom eyelid line. So we got like the tear duct kind of here. And then this comes down and up into the corner. There. Okay, so he does have sort of a lot of eyelashes for a male. And then we could have like that extra sort of, some eyelashes on the bottom here. So an extra sort of line just coming around with some eyelashes down there. Like another sort of light line just here. So his head is like tilted back, right? And so we can see sort of the bottom of his, so bottom eyelid, the iris curves out around here. Right up near to the top of his eye, back around the other side. Right? So he's kind of looking down, pupil. Just in there. Okay. He's got this kind of shocked expression on his face, right? And he's got like a top eyelid line just there. I think another one kind of comes down this side as well. He has these bags under his eyes. So eyebrows. So his eyebrows it's kind of downturned, kind of shocked kind of eyebrows. And they're kind of hairy at the front, so he's got these little lines here. And then we kind of go back this way. Kind of hooks down around his eye, just there. Downturned kind of eyebrows, right? He looks worried in this, so the eyebrows kind of turn down ways. Right, so that kind of thing. Might have a nose line that comes out that way. Okay, so other eye, the dreaded other eye. So we are eye width, right? So the width of this eye fits in here. Might be a little bit more actually, because he's got a wide bridge of his nose. So say like all the way to the eyelashes even would fit in between. You can definitely fit his eye in here anyway. Right? So the full eye fits in there. So then we'll curve it up and around again, same sort of thing. Up and down, right? And we'll give him those long eyelashes. Just here. right? And then the bottom eyelid line curves around again, up towards the tear duct there. And then some eyelashes along the bottom here. And he does have another sort of, he got this kind of bags underneath his eyes, this kind of line that goes that way. And then an eyelid line there. And another eyelid line coming down the back. Right, so then iris curves around from the bottom, just in there. Pupil in the middle. Try and get the pupils about the same size. Right, like so. Same thing with his eyebrows again. So kind of these hairy kind of spikes at first, and then it will go downturned, shocked look on his face. So the eyebrows kind of worried looking down that way. Right. Same thing on the other side. Maybe some lines down there. So he does have a wide bridge on his nose. So like maybe like another sort of nose line or something here. But I wouldn't do much more than that for his nose, like. So it's kind of flat sort of bridge. It's like a real flat sort of bridge of his nose. So we just go down a little bit further and add some nostrils, right? So dark, you want to do them dark, right? So we got nostrils here. Okay, and then I'm just going to darken them up on the inside a little bit. Right, that kind of thing. Right, so nostrils then quite wide, right? So you got like a bump maybe for the tip of his nose, like a little bit. You know, maybe coming around here a little, but the nostrils are quite large, so it goes around like that. Around there. In towards the middle. Right, so and I wouldn't really do much more than that for his nose, right? Okay, so then his lips, he has quite big lips as well. So we go up, it's kind of like a letter M. So it goes up, down in the middle, back up, and then back down here. His mouth is kind of open as well. So the inside, right? So with bottom lip and the inside of the mouth. So goes up, down, back up, down here. So quite tricky this now. Take your time, hit pause a lot. So his mouth is open, right? So his bottom lip starts here. So you've got a bit of a gap. For that bottom lip. I'm just going to shade in here dark. And if you want, we can add some sort of, you know, some lines on his lips. That kind of thing. He can have some lines on his bottom lip as well, but we'll just do sort of this big sort of bottom lip line that comes around here. some textures on that for lip. And maybe some lines coming down from his nose for his mouth, kind of something coming down sort of there from the side. Okay. So not much in the way of a chin, like his neck and his chin kind of become one sort of thing, right? So say if we were to put a chin line, just like a rough one, just like a round sort of thing, kind of here, maybe like a shadow just underneath, right? But his jaw kind of joins his neck. So say like here, he's kind of got this sort of one sort of thing going on. And his neck will come down the back here, and the front this way. Okay, so he's got like a real particular kind of so he's got these sort of rolls, maybe like a neck muscle sort of thing going on here. Right, but not much in the way of like a strong jawline. Okay. And then his face will just go up this way then. And we meet sort of sideburns and hair kind of here somewhere, and maybe like some cheekbone things, like a light sort of thing here. So real round sort of face. Okay. Right, so he's got sideburns here and curly hair, right? So basically we'll go sideburns kind of like sticking out, kind of going around, maybe some spikes sticking out here. Like that, and something similar on this side, so like some sideburn lines and then some like hair spikes. Going around. Like so, and it eventually goes underneath his hat, sort of up here. So he might have like some sticking out from his hat. The top of his hat, like the cap of his hat, just sticks up here. And go around. Like this. And like the back of his cap will be here. Right, so something like this. And he's got like a line on his forehead here somewhere. And some more sort of pieces of hair kind of sticking down. Just coming down from his hat. Right, and then ears, so we can just see his ears, earlobes here, and then it goes up behind his hair, sort of in here somewhere. Same on this side, ears sticking out. Goes up, around underneath his hair, under there. And then typical kind of bones and ligaments and things, cartilage inside his ear. Kind of like that. Right, so the rest of his hat, so it kind of comes up this way to a point, kind of up here, down, and then it comes to like a white section, kind of there. So then we have another sort of layer of curve here, which kind of disappears down this side. See more of it on this side. Bumps on the side there. And then hair sticking out behind his neck, so like this kind of stuff, and it's real curly, so it can be just round, sort of like this, and more kind of sticking out this side. So as much of that as you want to do now, really texture and things on it. It's up to you. So he does have like details on his cap, but I'll see if I might be able to, if I have time, I'll do that at the end. Okay, so real particular kind of face now. Kind of looks like him, I think. Maybe. Now remember, this is even a challenge for me, so I'm just kind of doing this because it's kind of fun. So why else would you do it? So he's got a shirt and a t-shirt, a Hellfire t-shirt, but you can see this kind of colorful shirt right first that comes down here around his neck. There, and then the Hellfire t-shirt comes across there. Can we see collarbone? No, so his neck kind of just goes that way. Like that. And there's a black line there. And then the collar of this shirt kind of sticks out this way, back in, down, back down there. And then this goes back to the collar of the shirt, which goes back there. Another bit that sticks out, down to there, and then there's a button here. So we're in 3/4 like for his body. So this shoulder is like skinnier, right? So we're in 3/4 pose. So this shoulder doesn't go as far as this one, right? So this side of his body is like half the size of this. So that's why it's kind of called 3/4 pose, okay? So what it basically means is, so his face is front on, but his body, we can only see 3/4 of it because this is turned away. So you go 1, 2, 3. So this side of his chest is twice the size of this side, okay? If you wanted, you could try and get it the same, like a full-on pose, but I'm just drawing like what I can see in the picture. And then there's like some fold lines on his shirt and stuff, and all these colorful shapes, but you don't have to do that really if you don't want to. We'll try to keep it simple. We won't confuse the issue too much. Okay, I will do Hellfire down here. So we can just see L-Phi. So we go these block letters, so we can see the E, like a little bit of the E there, and then the L. Both L's. And then the eye has a fire on top. So small eye, but then the flame on top of it there. Right, and then you can like thicken up your edge. Right, so that's the best I can do. I'll add this thinking cap sign while I'm up here. So we'll go just these I'll do it basic. So capital T. It's block lettering, so it's not that hard. I'll just do it quick. I think he needs it. I think it's actually thicker lines, but yeah, they're kind of thick. I think K is a bit weird. And like curves this way. The N like here. Cap, right? So then the C underneath. P just here. And then there's like lightning just coming down from here. Right, I think that'll do. Look like him? I think it looks like him. Not bad. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.